Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdullah Iyad bin Ahmad and I'm from Tesl 5. And today I'm going to present for the subject GPPP 1092, and the topic given was uh, aspiration and direction of Malaysian education, shaping a teacher as an educator. So, today I would like to talk about how education is changing in the modern world, especially with the rise of digital technology. In the past, teaching mainly relied on traditional methods such as textbook, chalk and talk, and note taking. While these methods are still useful, they are no longer enough to fully engage students in today's fast-paced, technology-driven environment. This is because students these days are raised in an environment where when they are like 5 or 6 year olds, they already have their own uh, gadgets such as phones, maybe even laptops or iPads. So they are raised in that kind of environment that they are used to have technologies in their life. So they prefer something that is interactive, visual, and engaging content rather than passive learning. So this is where digital learning objects come in. These tools help make lesson more interesting, interactive, and meaningful. However, technologies alone is not enough. Teachers plays a very important role as a guides and facilitators, helping students adapt and learn effectively in this new environment. So, what exactly are digital learnings? Objects. Digital learnings objects are technology-based teaching materials that are used to support learning. This includes things such as videos, animations, simulations, online quizzes, and educations app. For example, instead of just reading about science concepts, students can watch an animation or simulations that shows how it works in real life. This makes learning easier to understand. One important feature of digital learnings objects is that they are interactive. Students are not just receiving information, they, they are actively engaging in it. Another uh, advan- advantage is flexibility. Students can access these materials anytime and anywhere. This allows them to learn at their own pace. For examples, if a student doesn't understand a topic, they can rewatch a video or redo a quiz. Some common examples include like online quizzes like Kahoot or quizzes, educational videos on YouTube, interactive slides, or presentations. All these help make learning more dynamic and students friendly. Now, let's look at why digital learning is so important. First, digital learning increases students' interests and motivations. Compared to traditional methods, the digital content is more engaging. Bright visual, animations, and interactive features captures students' attentions more effectively. Second, it promotes active participation. Instead of just listening to the teachers, students can interact with the content, answering questions, solving problems, or exploring simulations. Third, digital learning supports different learning styles. Visual learners benefit from videos and graphics. Auditory learners benefit from audio and explanations. Kinesics learner benefit from interactive activities. This makes learning more inclusive and effective for all students. Finally, digital tools help students understand complex concepts, for example, difficult topics in science or mathematics. This can be explained using animations or real-life simulations, making them easier to grasp. Let's now connect this to the goals of education in Malaysia. The Malaysian education system aims to develop well-balanced individuals. This means students are not only knowledgeable but also skilled and have strong values. There is also strong focus on digital literacy, communication skills, critical thinking, and others. These are essential skills for success in today's world. This vision is guided by Malaysia Education Blueprint (PPPM), which emphasizes providing quality education for all students. The ultimate goal is to prepare students to compete globally in today's competitive world. Students need to adapt, need to be adaptable, innovative, and capable of using technology effectively. Moving forward, Malaysia's education is clearly heading in a digital direction. There is a strong push to integrate technology into teaching and learning. Schools are increasingly using digital tools, online platforms, and multimedia resources. Another important shift is toward student-centered approach. This means students are no longer passive learners. Instead, they take an active role in their own learning, exploring questions and discovering knowledge. There is also an emphasis on lifelong learning. Lifelong, life, Lifelong learning does not stop after schools. Students are encouraged to continuously improve themselves throughout their life. All these changes aim to prepare students for future challenges in digital and globalized world. With all these changes, the role of teachers have evolved. Teachers are no longer just delivering information, instead they act like a mentors of and facilitators. They guide students on how to use digital tools effectively and responsibly. This is important because students need to learn not only how to use technology but also how to use it wisely. Teachers also inspire students to be creative, think critically, and solve problems. In addition, teachers must be flexible. They need to adapt their teaching strategies to meet the needs of modern learners who are more tech savvy and independent. To perform this role effectively, teachers need strong digital skills. They should be familiar with platforms such as Google Classroom, Canva, and various learning apps. Teachers also need to know how to create interactive content such as educational videos, online quizzes, and engaging presentation. Another important skill is using online tools to encourage collaboration and communications among students. For example, students can work together on shared documents or participate in online discussions. Finally, teachers must practice continuous learning technology in because technology is always changing, so teachers need to keep updating their skills to stay relevant. Now, let's summarize the benefit of digital learning's object. First, they help students to understand lesson better through visuals and interactive elements. Second, they can save time for teachers in preparing and delivering lesson. Once created, digital material can be reused and easily updated. Third, they support personalized learning. Students can learn at their own pace depending on their ability to understand. And finally, digital tools improve communication between teachers and students. For example, teachers can give feedback quickly and students can ask questions anytime through online platform. In conclusions, digital learning is no longer optional. It is essential in today's education system. Teachers must continuously improve their skills to keep up with technological change. As educators, they play a very important role in shaping students who are knowledgeable, skilled, and responsible. Futures, the future of education depends on how well teachers and students adapt to change. By embracing digital learnings, we can create a more engaging and effective, also meaningful learning experience for everyone. Thank you.